Hello and welcome. In this video, we'll dive into some of the most essential dictionary methods in Python: get, keys, values, and items. By the end, you'll be able to use these methods to handle dictionary data like a pro. First, let's quickly review what a dictionary is. It's a data structure that stores information in key-value pairs. Think of it like a real-world dictionary where each word or key has a corresponding definition or value. Keys must be unique, and they are what you use to look up their associated value. Dictionaries are a fundamental part of Python, so understanding them is crucial. The get method is a safer way to access values in a dictionary. If you try to access a key that doesn't exist using square brackets, your program will crash with a key error. But the get method simply returns none if the key isn't found. You can also provide a second argument, a default value, that get will return instead of none if the key is missing. Let's see a practical example. Here, we try to get the major and minor for a student. Using get for the major works perfectly. When we ask for a minor, which doesn't exist, get returns our specified default value, not specified, with no errors. However, if we try to access the minor using bracket notation, the program stops and raises a key error. This is why get is often the better choice for accessing data that might not be present. Next up is the keys method. This method gives you a view of all the keys in your dictionary. It's not a list, but a special view object. This object is dynamic, so if you add or remove keys from the dictionary, the keys view will automatically update. This is really useful when you need to perform an operation on every key or check if a certain key exists. A common use for the keys method is to loop through a dictionary. In this example, we have an inventory of fruits. We can use keys to get a list of all the available items. Then, we can loop through each key to access its corresponding quantity from the inventory and print a nicely formatted string for each item. Similar to the keys method, the values method returns a view object, but this time, it contains all the values from the dictionary. This is perfect for situations where you only care about the values themselves and not the keys they are associated with. Just like keys, the values view is also dynamic. Let's say we have a dictionary of product prices. Using the values method, we can easily perform calculations on all the prices. Here, we get all the prices and use the sum function to calculate the total cost. We can also use it with the max function to quickly find the highest price in our collection, all without needing to loop through the dictionary manually. The items method is perhaps the most powerful of the four. It gives you a view object where each element is a tuple containing a key-value pair. This is extremely useful because it lets you work with both the key and the value at the same time, which is a very common requirement when processing dictionary data. The real power of the items method shines when you use it in a for loop. You can unpack the key and value from each tuple directly into two variables. In this example, we loop through our settings dictionary and print out each setting and its value. This is much cleaner than getting the keys and then accessing the value for each key inside the loop. So, let's quickly recap. Use the get method for safe value access without risking errors. Use the keys method when you only need the keys. Use the values method when you only need the values. And finally, use the items method when you need to work with both the key and the value together in a loop. Congratulations! You now know how to use 4 of the most important dictionary methods in Python. Practice using them in your own projects to become even more comfortable. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more Python tutorials. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.